Hi you guys, me pasó algo muy chistoso. I just recorded a video and I kept on talking y talking como menso, pero I guess when I saw it, it was stopped. I was like, how come it didn't record everything? So I guess it only does 15 minutes. And yo ya llevaba como 25 minutos hablando. No me había fijado. So anyhow, so I'm gonna do this video in about 15 minutes, which is what I have in this video. And I wanted to do video 2, but I just thought it was too long. And why do that? So anyhow, so you're gonna go to week 3. Right, this is where you're gonna have your ed plan, where you're gonna create it on your purple form or your yellow form. This is the way. This is gonna show you your course description and catalog, your video to enter your course timeline. So I'm actually gonna do all that. I'm gonna explain it in this video so that you have a sample. So there's something that the video sample for ed plan is where you're gonna click, and where this video that I'm recording aquí va a estar para que ustedes sepan cómo. Okay, so again, I have about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna jump into the forms, right? So if you know that you want to go to CSU, like San Jose State, Monterey Bay, CSU Los Angeles, you can do the yellow form. That's the one that I did for psychology when I transferred to Sac State. If you're not sure, then you might want to do like a UC, como UC Riverside, Davis, UC Santa Cruz. You can use this purple form. So you should actually pull it out right now, so that you start filling it out with me. So you could do the CSU, the UC, or the CSU. So this is to do both. Okay. Now, after English 100, you're gonna do English 1A. Okay. So, hey you guys, so you're gonna do week 3, and I'm gonna show you guys how to turn in the assignment. This is actually the third time I try to do the video. There's only 15 minutes, and the last 2 ones I've gone over. So anyhow, this is my last attempt. Hopefully I can get it done. So you're gonna, instead of using all those, with this video it will be here. Hopefully you can get all your questions answered. So right now I'm gonna use the IGETC, the purple form. So this is what I did, and I filled it out already. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to choose a class from every group. Okay, and the IGETC is for UC, which is the purple form. If you're not sure if you want to transfer to UC or CSU, como UC Santa Cruz, UC Riverside, UC Davis, or maybe like San Jose State, Monterey. If you're not sure which one you want to transfer, you use the purple form. There's a couple of things that are different. If you know 100% that you want to go to CSU, you can use the yellow form. I guess for this exercise, just use one of them so that you get practice. Alright, so you would do English 1A. You got to take that class. You gotta take English 2 unless you want to do like philosophy major. And then for the yellow form, you have to take a communications class. For CSU, for UC, you don't have to do communications, but I put in communications 2, which is public speaking. I'm sorry, group. Public speaking is 1. The 2 is a group. And then for math, math 12 is the statistics, and then math 4 is a pre-calc. So if you're gonna do STEM, engineering, biology, most of the students do math 4. If you're not too sure, you do math 12, which is statistics, and then maybe you do like math 4, math 5, math 5B. Some students start with business 9, and then they find out they have to do the business 12 again, or the 4 and the 5. So I just chose math 12. Now, for the arts and humanities, you gotta do 1 from arts and 1 from humanities, and then another class from here. So what I did, I'm not an art major. So there's a lot of art classes. So this is, if you're not too sure what they are, obviously I don't know what they are because they're just numbers. And then I'm gonna show you in a second how to look for them. So there's the art 1A. So there's a lot of art classes. You could do dance, music, and then like Spanish. So it's for CSU, the yellow form, you'll see that Spanish 1 will be here, French 1, Italian 1. So those count. So you could do like Spanish 1, you can do like French 1, French 2. If you want to do UC, you got to do up to, or the IGETC, you got to do higher levels. Or you could do like Spanish 16, Español para Hispanos Hablantes, or that one. So now, if I don't know what they are, right, then I want to say, okay, what's the Spanish 16, 17, or 25? You go to Cabrillo, do Spanish. And this is the same way you look for every class. You go to degree requirements, you scroll down, and it tells you the description. Okay, Español 3, intermediate, Español 16, elementary Spanish speakers 16, 17 is Spanish speakers 2, the 25, the 26. So that's how you look for them. Now, if you're not sure what the art classes are, if you want to take an art instead of photography, you do art, or you do photography. Same thing. And you look for it, right? So mine was Art 1A, Introduction to Art. So by the way, most of the classes that have a 1, that means that they're introductory class. Okay? So I did the art, Spanish 16, 17. You can choose whichever. You can do 2 of the, art 1A and a dance, and then like 1 Spanish or French, or even a history class if you want. Now let's do here. So the social and behavioral sciences. So you got to do 3 classes, 1, 2, 3. They have to be from 2 disciplines. Meaning, no puedes tomar anthropology 2, 3, and 6 only. 2, 3, 6. They have to be different, at least 2 different disciplines. So I'm interested in taking psychology. Psychology 1. That's the introductory psychology, right? And then maybe sociology 1. Okay? And then you can choose more psychology, 2B if you want, or the 6. Or maybe you can do like a health science or history. So this is going to depend on your major. So if you're going into childhood, you can do some of the childhood education. If you're going to do business, I'm going to do business as a major for this practice. So I'm probably going to do Econ 1A instead of that. Because I know I have to take Econ 1A. And then I have to do Econ 1B, which you'll see. Okay? And then Sociology 1. So it doesn't matter. These are kind of electives for you to take courses and investigate what your needs are. And then you got to do a physical and a life science. So my original major was actually psychology. So I did Psych 4, not anthropology. So you can do that. If you're going to do it to psychology major. Si no sabes, you could do anthropology if you're going to do sociology. Or you could do biology if you're going to do nursing, STEM, doctor, psychiatrist. You're going to do chemistry here, and then you're going to do biology. You're going to do psychology or something else, business. Kind of doesn't matter. So I guess you could do physics. Now you got to do 1 lab. So look at the lab this end. You could do lab here. Okay. And lab. Okay. 7 minutes left. Alright, so the world language, you got to take a world language for UC. So I chose the Spanish 25. Now, if you are not sure, make sure you talk to a counselor because if you took Spanish courses, they'll validate one from high school. Pero ahorita puedes poner una aquí, por ejemplo, just to kind of get practice. Or French, too. You spoke French. Now, you also got to do a multicultural class, which are classes that have the little asterisk. I'm sorry, the number mark. So select a course from any area which is marked. Okay. So what you're going to do is here, any of those courses will count. Okay. So if you haven't chosen one here, you can just choose another one. Geography, history. It has to have that. Okay. So I did like political science 1. Okay. And that should be close to 30 to 39. Now, you're going to do your major prep courses. So I chose business, right? So one thing you could do is just go here and go, okay, what are the business courses I got to take? Or psychology, or nursing, or whatever your major is. Now, if you're not too sure, just try to choose something so that way you can get practice. Okay. Accounting 1A. Business 5, Business 18, Business 20, Business 16. I gotta do all those courses. Okay, so those are my my courses that I gotta take. So te dice luego at the top what they are. Now, again, this is just kind of for practice. Okay, so you do Business 18, Accounting 1A, 1B, Accounting 1A, 1B, Econ 1A, 1B, Accounting 1A, 1B. Okay, so if you do a different major, just make sure you put it in here. For example, if you want to do a sociology, right? You go here, and you find out, okay, if the CSU, CSU or IGETC, which is the purple form, here are the sociology courses I got to take. Sociology 1, Psych 6, I got to take Psych 6, Sociology 3, Sociology 5, 11, and 12. So you get the point. You're going to fill this out here. Okay? So now that you're done with that, here's the next step. Now that you have that fill out, the way that you're going to turn in your assignment is this way. You go into Web Advisor. So you don't have to watch that video that has that how to put in your courses. You can just do it with this video. You should be able to do that. So the way that you're going to turn in your assignment is actually you go to the academic planning. You're going to put in your timeline in here. So there's about 4 minutes left. I'm going to try to finish this in 4 minutes. So these are your semesters, right? So now you get your form, which should be on your side, and all you do is just put those classes, check mark, check mark, check mark, and you start filling them in. So I have to memorize them right now so that way I can start using them in my timeline since I only have one screen. But let's work on that, right? So this is the way you're going to put it. So I got to take English 1A. After the English 100 you're taking right now, the next one is the English 1A. So you're going to do that, and it has a library 10, so I'm going to do it for the fall. And then it says you need library 10. So I'm only going to show you how to do about 3 or 4 because there's not enough time. Okay? And you do that. Now, if you want to check to see if the class is there, you go back to academics. Okay, and you go back to your timeline in a second. Go here in the bottom. Timeline. And it should be there in the fall. Aquí debe de estar. Ta-da, it's right here. Okay, now I want to do English 2. And that's going to be after the semester. The last semester. Okay, and if you want to go back and make sure that it's there, you do it again. So I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to put it in the spring. That's English 2. Okay, I miss it at the top. Yep, right here. Okay, so it's the fall, so now it's the spring, right? So most likely you're going to do 2 years is 4 semesters. 3 years is 6 semesters. Most of the students transfer in 6 semesters, which is 3 years if you're working. Unless you, in 12 units is 12 units is what you should have per semester. Okay, so you're gonna do. Oh, it's right here. And now if I want to do accounting, right? I want to put my. So you put your general ed courses, but now I want to do my major courses, right? So accounting 1A. So I want to put that in, and I'm gonna put it in like the fall 21. Doesn't matter where it's gonna go. I can shuffle them in right now. Accounting. Now I don't want to go back to see if it's there because it's too much going back and forth, and there's a lot of classes I gotta put. And I'm just gonna put anywhere, right? Doesn't matter. Anywhere, any semester. Accounting 1A, 1B. Okay, now I'll do my econ 1A. Oops. Econ 1A, and I'll put it in here. Okay, and then I'll do one more. Let's say I want to do econ 1B, right? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so now, let's say you're done entering all the courses. Now you're going to have a mess, because they're going to be all over the place. I only entered about 4 or 5. Ustedes van a poner como 20, pero pueden poner como de a 5, de a 5, de a 5, right? I go back, and here they are. Okay, now, if I can move stuff. Okay, I want to do my econ here, 1A, and then after that, econ 1B should be here, okay? And then like econ 1A here, econ 1B here, so you can move stuff around. So vas a tener todo. So if I want to transfer in 2 years, this 1 year, 2 years. But of course you're gonna have all your classes that you just did, and they're all gonna be here. There's gonna be like 15 units, 16 units, like 15 and 16 or something like that. Now, in order for you to turn in the assignment, send me an email. Let me know that you finished it, so that way I can check it and then give you any advice. So that's how you're gonna turn it in. You're gonna come in here and you go to your inbox and you can send me an email, and then after that, that's how I know, oh, the student finished it. Now I can go back because I'll have access to your timeline to make sure that you turn it in. If you have any questions, let me know, or the tutors. Hope you understand.